Right. It is 12:30 and we have a lot of stuff to do today. I just got home from work. We are going to wash the car today. We're going to go pick up Ada. We're going to do some school, which is why I haven't uploaded for like a week. Then we are going to figure out what I need to do for my first software project to see if I can get a software job the next year or so. What else? And the best part, I'm so excited. I got sent some files that I will show you in a little bit from a band that I will link in the description. Super underrated, very talented. And we're gonna see if I can make something out of the files they sent me. I got like a bunch of drum files, a bunch of like bass files and stuff like that, some guitar, and we're gonna see if I can merge it with whatever genre I can, just have some fun. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Stick around to the end. Okay, we didn't film much of the actual like cleaning part itself, but we washed the car itself. We got new tires too, because mine popped, finally. Hopefully we'll gain some new rims next. I have my brother cleaning out everything. The back is pretty dirty, but yeah, we're gonna clean everything else and then we'll let you know what else we're up to. Good from far, but far from good. It does the job. We got it all clean. Inside is all clean too. Like Dennis did freaking a good job here. It looks very nice. Good clean car again. The front is terrible though. Like look how much scratches there is. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but this thing needs like ceramic coat as soon as possible. But yeah, we're gonna go get Ada now, and then we're gonna go do everything we talked about. Just kidding. I thought she got off at 2. And she gets off not until an hour later. So we're gonna fix whatever this whole entire mess is. And we'll report back in like 5 minutes and then we'll do some school and then it'll probably be time. If not, I'll show you guys the file. Okay, finally, look at this. Much better, big improvement. Now we can go pick up Ada. I got some stuff done. So an hour passed by since the last clip, but all good to go.
Hi guys.
Yeah, I missed it, but it's actually been a few days since our last clip. I think it's been like 4 days. We did end up cleaning the car and we did end up picking Ada up and everything. It is my mom's birthday, huh?
Did we?
We did. It is my mom's birthday, so we're gonna go get her a coffee machine while she's at work and set it up and then DoorDash for a little bit. Maybe, because extra money never hurts. And then... and then we'll set it up and buy her flowers and the whole shenanigans. And then we can probably do the whole thing with messing with the clips that the band sent me. But yeah, you ready? Yeah. That was like the quickest Best Buy trip ever. We literally got the machine, it's fully automatic and everything. Then now we're trying to figure out which Panera to go to get a free drink, because they got like the unlimited club or whatever, and you just get the free trial. But yeah, and then we'll do the DoorDash and we'll go home and set everything up. Okay, so we DoorDash for about an hour and 25 minutes according to the app. Actually, I should probably pull it up to show you guys, but I made like $31 for, which averages out to like what, like 20 some an hour, which is really good. It's not like amazing, but it gets the job done. We stopped by Chipotle because Ada was hungry. I don't know what's up with the Chipotle like empty, like no serving accusations. This shit is full. Also, look how pretty it is outside. Like, I don't think I can capture on camera. It is gorgeous. Anyways, we're ready to go home now. We're about 20 minutes away. Set up the coffee machine. Get flowers for my mom, actually, sorry. And then we can mess with the band stuff and whatnot. Okay, we made it back home. Wait, what?
Your socks are slightly different.
How?
Look at the back.
Oh, yeah. No, I have them folded in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind, guys.
Yeah, we got this machine to replace this one. We got flour, so we're gonna set everything up. And this guy might help me too. He made a cake, and it turned out great.
It's cute.
I think it turned out great. Okay. See if I can fit this. Okay, we got everything set up at this point. The machine is all ready, so you can do espresso, you can do coffee, you can do hot water, steam. This changes like the aroma of the coffee, the quantity of coffee. This thing slides down and up, which is super cool. Classic milk frother. I have beans in the hopper. I rinsed it out and everything should be good to go. I'm gonna test it out to make sure everything runs good. My mom should be home in 15 minutes, so I'm kind of excited, but yeah. It is the next day. We got the coffee machine set up, and now we can finally start messing with the band stuff. So I'm gonna load into my computer and show you guys real quick. But so far, this is what I have to work with. I have this bass line, which I really enjoy. They gave us some of these chords as well. And this is the unmixed version, I believe, so I'm gonna have to put like filters and everything on it, which it should be fine. I'll make it work. And then the riff itself, which also sounds really good. So I'm gonna see what I can make with it. I'm thinking of like making some kind of like Freddie Dredd beat, but like combining it with house maybe. Maybe have like 2 different sections or some subsections to merge everything together. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. I'm excited to work with this. It's gonna take some time, but as you can see, it is dark outside. I honestly don't even know how long it's been. It's 10 p.m. It's been probably like 3 hours since I started. I've just been like writing down ideas, and the reason it's taking so long is ideas take like a long time to write down, but besides that, all these files are raw, so I had to like sort through each one and like figure out where everything goes and whatnot. I basically just like recreate the song. We might, for the first time ever, need to make a part 2. Because I don't think I can fit all of this into one video. I'm gonna go really in-depth or kind of in-depth and show you guys what I've done so far and how I did it, so that way if you guys are interested in doing your own thing as well one day, or if you're trying to like figure out what to do now, you can maybe find something out of it. Because I'm not necessarily the best, but I know I've found things from very small producers that helped a little bit, so maybe I can help you guys too. Take that with a very small of a grain. Right. Hopefully you guys can see and hear everything okay. I know you can't see me at the moment. We'll try to figure something out in the future. The very first thing I did was I isolated every single one of these raw tracks that I had, and I went through and mixed them before I did anything else because I wanted to hear some clarity. So for example, for this bass, all I did was I added an EQ right here. I have some OTT to compress it, make it sound a little bit more clean. This compressor is for some sidechain we will talk about in a little bit. And utility span is a plugin by Voxengo, I think that's how you pronounce it, that will show you your mixing volume, and that way you can measure your decibels properly. And what utility does is it lets you adjust that volume. That way you don't have anything going super loud. I did the same thing for the chords, just EQ, compressor, another compressor for sidechain. And if you're wondering what these things do, out of curiosity, let's show you what it sounds like without any of these things, the bass just by itself. No plugins or nothing. It's going to sound very muddy. Now don't get me wrong, this sounds super cool in person because you want the amp to sound very nice and crispy. But if you're in a recording session and you want everything to sound nice and nice for like professional use, you can apply everything and it's going to sound much more clear. Oh, let me turn my sidechain off, sorry. It's quieter, it's not as muddy, it's going to be easier to go through and sort all the other instruments once you're done. The next thing I added, which I have a feeling, obviously no one's going to like this, right? There might be like 1 or 2 people that are like, yeah, this is sick, but this isn't the genre you combine this with. So this is very like, originally I said like a Freddie Dredd beat. It's not at all like a Freddie Dredd beat. I do have like that very kind of like distorted 808. Here, I'll let you guys listen. And then I added a kick to it that would sound like this. Sorry, my chair is so squeaky. Then we added a hi-hat. We added a snare. The 808, obviously. And this is the one sample, well actually, one of 2 samples I used throughout this entire song is this open hi-hat, because I really did not feel like dragging a 50-foot long cord to the other room and just recording some live hi-hat. So I just took the one sample I have. It sounds like this. Just a basic hi-hat to keep a groove going. And another sample I used because once again I didn't want to record any fills, nor am I talented enough to play a lot of these like super complicated fills. It sounds like this. That's the intro one. And we have this one as well. And then going back really quickly to the sidechain I was talking about for this, what I did there, or what sidechain is essentially ducking the volume of one instrument while another instrument is playing. That way, the instrument you want to be pronounced plays louder. For example, if you play this bass by itself, you will notice how the volume cuts out very often. The reason it's doing that is because I have it set to this kick drum, so the kick drum is enunciated. You hear a little bit more. Combined, it sounds something like this. And if I take the sidechain off, it's very muddy. You can barely hear the kick. So that's a very easy mixing tip for you. Another thing I sidechained was I took this bass and I made sure it ducks while the main guitars are playing. So that way the guitars are also coming through and not just all one big muddy mess. With that being said, this is a distorted genre that I'm making, so the whole point of it is to be like very distorted and compressed and just bass driven. With that being said, let me play what I have so far and then what I have in mind to continue going. We have that right there, and then eventually here it switches up a little bit to a little bit of a faster pace, and I will tell you guys why I did that in just 1 second. Obviously, two completely different paces, and the reason I did this was because in this area right here, the main guitarist has a lead solo, and I want to incorporate that and turn it more into like a house beat. So it's going to calm down for a bit, it's going to slow down after this, that way the drama is already built up. You have something to kind of enunciate another drop for, which I am going to try and do like some kind of house genre. However it turns out, I'm doing this fully for fun, so I'm not even like expecting this to go anywhere. This is solely just for fun with some samples I have, and then I'll try to squeeze it in this video. There might be a part 2. I'll keep you guys updated.